Morning, guys. Today I wanted to do a quick exercise with you, just a quick back testing on one of our bots, New York. That's the one that trades the NASDAQ. So as you can see here, I have the chart open. This is the 1 minute chart for the US 100 or NAS 100, whatever you call it. I'm performing this on Fusion Markets, basically because this is my own broker. It doesn't mean I'm recommending this broker. It's just that it works very well for me because I'm based in Canada and I can send e-transfers quite easily. So New York trades only 4 days a week. It doesn't trade on Monday. It enters with 1 trade per day only, so we're not over trading, we're not holding any trades at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, if any trade is open, it's going to be closed 5 minutes before closing. Why? Because that's how we built our algorithms. We don't want to hold any trades open on evenings or during weekends to avoid any fees and also to avoid any surprises. So here, for example, you can see that's from yesterday, October 8th. The bot went on a buy and that was a successful trade. I think we made around 5%. So the setup for this bot is 3% risk. That's the basic setup. Obviously you can change that if you go with our bots. So here I'm taking a 3% risk for a take profit of 10%. So 10% is the max that we can get. Sometimes it closes before that because we need to wait for some confirmations. There's 1 take profit and 1 stop loss per trade. So we're not leaving any trade open. The stop loss is always set at the risk you define. Here I put 3%. We're going to do the exercise with 3% and then I'll show you other possibilities. So I'm starting with a balance of $10,000. I want to perform a backtesting for this year. So from January 1st, obviously January 1st was closed, to October 9th, which is today. Gonna generate the report. And as you can see, the backtesting shows a crazy performance here with a drawdown of 26%. So a few things I want to cover here. First, the performance. Obviously, this is crazy, but keep in mind, backtesting is an ideal environment. It doesn't take into account any slippage or any execution issues that you might have in the market or from the broker. But usually, like, this performance is quite close to what you get in real conditions, unless there's like crazy events, which honestly I haven't seen a lot. As you can see, the strategy is not the most profitable in terms of percentage of successful trades, and that's fine. Like, I am among the ones where I can accept a lower performance in terms of how many trades are profitable and have a better risk to reward ratio. So here we're over 3. So we're making 10% for a 3% risk. This is obviously way better than a strategy that makes 90% and is not profitable. Okay, and here the drawdown 26%. It was one of the highest this year. I think it was actually right now. It was during this time. Like, as you can see, the last few weeks hasn't been great, but that's how the bot works. You get peaks and you get some downs, and then peaks, downs, and the beauty of it is, let's say you have 3 successful days, you make 10% each day. That's your 30% or over 30% right away, right? Now I can even go earlier, like backtest a longer period. Maybe we can go to 2022 and the result will be like crazy, guys. The drawdown might increase a little bit, obviously, because 34% here, but look at the performance. if I started in January 2022 with $10,000, I would have made 1.8 million in profit. That's crazy. Really crazy. And as you can see, and that's what I'm looking for when I do backtesting, is how stable this strategy is over the years. So again, 43%. I can backtest it for 2022 only. And if I do that, I want to see the same percentage here or something closer. Same, 43.14. Great time here. 370% in 2022. As you can see, we still have, some times where, it's going down, and sometimes, you're in drawdown for 1-2 months. Sometimes you might have a quarter that's not great. It's all about the time you spend in the market. We're not trying to time the market. It's basically the same strategy, trading every day with the same approach. Like we enter, we exit, same day, bam, done. I've seen some people panicking, they see some drawdown, like they get 2-3 stop losses, and they're like, oh, what's happening? Well, this is normal. Even the best traders in the world, they have this kind of ups and downs. Like this is no secret. You can't win every day. But if you're in this game for a long time, you're going to win. At the end of the year, at the end of the day, if you look at the 12 months period, you're always winning. And again, like we're looking into January to December, you might, for example, let's say you entered here. Okay, you entered here and you went down and didn't go up, until how many days is this? So 80, that's 15 days, 15 trading days, right? So you went down and then you got back, and then went down again and you got back. But if we look at what happened the year after, as you saw it in 2024, we made over 700%. This year was 352. That's 2023. And again, I get the same percentage here, which is exactly what I'm looking for. Obviously, you wanna be ready to accept a drawdown around 30%, but to me, this is a good risk for the returns I'm getting. Some people will be like, no, I want to reduce this. So that's the kind of exercise that we can do for you if you jump on a call with our team. If you're looking to purchase our bots, like I can go with a 1% here, and that's something that you can control on your end. So with a 1% risk, my drawdown was 11%, 11.2, and I made 75%. Some people will be like, oh, this is exactly what I'm looking for. I'm not looking to double my money. I'm just looking for something safer. And this drawdown, I believe, was probably even lower than the NASDAQ itself. We can do the same exercise for this year. Just going back to January 1st, 2024, with 1%, 112%, and only 9% drawdown. Like guys, if you ask me if this is a strategy that I would like to use with $100,000 or $1 million, I'll be down. Like doubling my money with only 9% risk. That's like crazy. That's crazy. And some people like me will be like, no, I want to go with double the risk. But I can tell you, you got to be ready for some high drawdown. So this is the game of trading. A higher risk means higher returns. So my $10,000 would have made me almost 400 grand this year. But as you can see, my drawdown would be like 46%. Am I ready to do this? Probably on $1,000. Maybe some people would say, I can accept it on $10,000. I myself, I'm doing it with $2,000. But that doesn't mean, you have to go this aggressive. Obviously, this video is for entertainment purpose only. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just showing you the numbers here. If you want to know more, guys, If you're interested, if you want to see how you can use these bots and how you can get them and how much they cost, I'm gonna put a link in the description of the video, and I'm gonna put a link as well in the first comment. I'll pin it so you can see it. Just jump on a call. It's not a sales call. You gotta meet our team. They're great people. Might be me. I take some calls as well. So let's jump on a call. If you're interested, we'll show you everything. We can do some back testing for you, even using your own broker if you don't want to use this one, because the results will be different from a broker to another. That's another thing you need to know about the market is, you know, the quotes, the conditions are extremely different sometimes from a broker to another, and sometimes it makes a strategy negative if you go with certain brokers. All right, so that's it for today. This was the backtesting for our New York bot that trades the Nasdaq. Remember, 1 trade a day, 4 days a week, with a stop loss. Take profit, not holding any trades overnight or during weekends. Take care, guys. This was Marwan from the Trading Passive team. Bye.